Money, Gucci, Fendi, Prada, tell them to holla. I got a thing for designer, vintage, classy, chipping and win. Cause they compliments the breeze on my frame. And Burberry shirt, Burberry sex with daddy, grabbing on my fatty.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Magic Mage, an intuitive tarot reader here on YouTube. And today I wanted to pop in and celebrate the official start of Scorpio season. For all the Scorpios out there, I love you, I see you, you are appreciated, and you deserve the best, baby. So keep doing what it is that you are doing, okay? And for the rest of us, Scorpio season is a great time for us to embrace the energy of change, renewal, transformation, growth, new beginnings, new opportunities, and of course, very spooky, spooky love. So if you are somebody who knows that they want the best and you're struggling to get there, just remember one thing: the best is what is deserved from us. All we have to do is move out of situations that are not the best for us. With that being said, I want to wish you guys a great Scorpio season, and I'm going to be tapping into a general collective reading in this video, so if you are interested in that, to just pick up on a little bit of energy that may be coming through the Scorpio season, then don't be shy to stay a little while. Alright, I lowered the exposure on this video to fit the theme of Scorpio season, so I hope that you enjoy it and don't get too spooked out. I'm going to say a couple of things before I start this video off, but if you are enjoying my content or you would like to see more of my content, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It helps my channel to grow and to meet new people who could benefit from the wisdom and the information and just spiritual hoo-ha that I share on my channel, and you know, it would just be a great way for us to all come together and expand together. I feel in all my videos, all my comment sections, I put the intent of putting white light energy into my comment sections. I've got a white candle here and I've got a white candle behind my camera, so you know that your manifestations are not just being expressed when you do decide to comment in my videos to anybody, but it's being expressed to an audience who is taking that information, sending you positive vibes, and really wishing for your best success, as well as your manifestations filling a void, a space that is white light, which is essentially the universe in which we live. We want to do good. People want us to do good. Success is something that is on our radar, something that we want. So it exists to be able to create a lifestyle for ourselves, or to live a life for ourselves, where we are just pushing ourselves to achieve our highest good. And I believe that that is what white light energy really is, in a space of love, peace, happiness, without harm to ourselves and other people. So if you feel like commenting anything that you're expecting to happen soon, or things you're excited for, or things you're manifesting, then go ahead. My comment section is the perfect place for you to get it done and to read other people's manifestations too. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I did take out the Scorpio death card here. I love this card. If you see this card in any of the other tarot readings that you see, or this card shows up in your own tarot readings, or you are just picking up on intuitive energy that's saying, hey, this stuff that's been happening is really fucked up, or this stuff that's been happening is really killing our vibe, we need to move on, we need to move on, we need to move on, and you're not listening, okay? This energy, those thoughts, that experience of seeing those readings telling you that something's up and something needs to stop, that's the most polite way you're going to get it from the universe. After that, the tower is going to come in and rumble your foundations, and it's going to break apart everything in its path that you could have calmly weeded out of your life. So this card is really just the expression of growth and transformation. It is saying that, unfortunately, as we grow, as life changes, as people use their freedoms to create new decisions, we do not always fit in where new life is growing, and it is time for us to move on. Like cycles end and cycles begin, it is time for us to pack our bags and remove ourselves from this cycle before this cycle removes us. It is always harder to be told to get out than to pack your bags and leave before you are told to. So just remember that this is Scorpio energy. It's all about knowing your worth and walking away so that your highest timeline is not coming from the influence of life, but by your own freedom of choice. And that is way more powerful than anything anybody can do to get you to go where it is that you want to go. Okay, so that's the second thing. Okay. And like I said, this card does rule Scorpio. So this is the Scorpio season card. This is the energy that we work with every single Scorpio season. New cycles. What is coming in? What is dying? What is old? What has been bothering us that we've been letting bother us for XYZ reasons? How do we get it out of our systems, and how are we born again? Okay. The third thing I want to bring up, you guys, is that this Scorpio season, I am going to be filming a lot of content for you guys that has to do with Scorpio themes. You'll get about 15 videos over the next 4 weeks on Scorpio energy, Scorpio content, Scorpio season, retrograde energies in Scorpio season, spooky 18 plus readings, all those things. So I hope that you stay tuned and that you enjoy this video. And again, if you do want to see those videos and you don't want to lose me in the stream of YouTube, please, please, please consider subscribing. It will help me grow. It'll help me be encouraged to make more videos for you guys, but it'll also help you guys keep up with the videos that I am already making for you. Like I said, the last thing I wanted to share with you guys is that these two cards, in my opinion, are the most Scorpio representing crystals out there. So if you can get your hands on some heart chakra crystals, green crystals, or pink crystals, you'll be doing yourself a favor this Scorpio season. And if you can get your hands on some orange crystals for your sacral, if not orange, then definitely yellow. But yeah, some orange crystals, then yeah, Scorpio rules the sex organs and it rules transformation, which is all about accepting what is, accepting the self that is here, and accepting the world that is accepting the self that is here, whether that's positive or negative. That is much heart chakra energy, and it is a lot of sacral energy. So if you can give yourself a good environment to ascend spiritually in peace, surrounded by energies that really want you to succeed, aka crystals, then yeah, like I said, you'll be doing yourself a favor. And I'm just gonna pop this one under here and pop this one under here. And with that being said, let's get into our general collective reading for Scorpio season. Alrighty, so what can we expect from Scorpio? Oh my god, straight off the bat, I mean, come on now. Temperance and the Lovers. I'm going to put these here. You won't be able to see them just yet, but I will show you guys the spread at the end of the video. Oh my god, so you guys are ready for a season of change. You're ready for new beginnings. You're ready for new things to show up in your life. I have a very strong gut feeling with the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck that this has to do with your human experience with respect to other human beings. So maybe you have a group of friends, or you have family members, or you have coworkers, or whatever, people that you interact with quite a lot that have not been fulfilling you as much as you can. And Scorpio season is coming through with Death energy and the Lovers to tell you that, you know what, you're in luck, because you can choose to walk away from these situations and start calling in some new friends, some new family members, a new job with new coworkers. I mean, it's up to you, really. It depends on how much you want these combined energies together. But it'll help you in your peace. It'll help you in your energy. It'll help you in your light. And that's really all that you want. If you don't want to walk away from these situations, right, what I'm hearing really strongly is that you will get moved, okay? Move or get moved. And if the way that you're going to get moved is basically there's going to be a lot of chaos, a lot of corruption. I'm hearing a lot of people coming in with their opinions, and then these randoms opinions having more to do with your own opinion. Like, imagine your partner starts taking advice from a high school buddy he hasn't talked to in years. Who are you? Who are you? So there's this energy coming through here that's like, hey, pack your bags. If you're not happy here, pack your bags and go. Because there's going to be a lot of chaos starting to rupture from these relationships that should be leaving your life now. But don't worry, I don't feel any fear. Temperance is standing strong. This is Sagittarius energy. I know what I want and I'm going after it, and I'm not letting anything get in my way. Super nice. All right. So, hello, my light, my camera. Hello. Oh. Let's go back to a little bit of mystery. Dun dun dun. Okay. Woo! Alrighty. Oh, chaos, chaos, chaos is coming. Chaos is rupturing. What is this about? What is my intuition telling me is happening here? Okay, I'm picking up here that there is going to be Scorpio. Let me tell you guys something. A lot of people are super scared of Scorpio energy. Like, people will say either, I don't give a shit, I'm not scared, I'll pop you in your face, to a Scorpio, or people will say, stay away from me, I don't know what you've got going on, but I've got my salt and I will throw it at you. Okay, people have very mixed emotions about Scorpio energy, and I think it's very because Scorpios live in their shadow side more than any other zodiac sign. I mean, the water signs in general tend to be more connected to their shadow energy because that is the part of themselves that they feel is the most relatable to them. So their livelihoods, their experiences with other human beings will tend to reflect that. And for people who like to live in an ego or even in a higher awareness, that tends to be very jarring. It's sort of like saying, hey, put a lid on that. You know, our society is, I don't know how I feel about all that, and our society is not ready for all of that either. But let me tell you guys about something with Scorpios. If you are going through something and you're having a difficult time, do you know who's going to understand you the most out of anybody else? A fucking Scorpio. Because not only is Scorpio connected to water, but in its evolved state, it is connected to air, which is all about observation, information, knowledge, and wisdom. And in its highest vibration, it is connected to fire through the phoenix. So Scorpios are all about touching onto multiple layers of the human experience to get the full human experience. They don't just sit in their emotions, sulk, and get mad. No, at their most successful state, they are going to transform themselves and they're going to transform everybody else around them. And if you are not ready for the wisdom that a Scorpio has to share with you through them simply being themselves, again, move or get moved. They are the death energy. This is not just energy that revolves around them. They are the death energy. So when a Scorpio is there, you open your ears and you listen because they have something to say. I just had to say that because, you know, fear, especially amongst the zodiac signs, we have so much fear mongering, especially on social media. It's not real. We don't know each other. We don't know what we bring to the table. And we certainly haven't brought that to our own table, unless it's from an ego's perspective of who we are. So when it comes to Scorpio signs, trust that all they want to do is to elevate. All they want to do is to be so free in themselves that they are not hurting anybody, that they are allowed to express themselves the way that they are. They may say rash, brash, stupid, kind of weird, very scary, spooky things, but deep down, all that they want is the experience of loving themselves and loving the world around them, and for that world to deep down love them back. And the best way for them to do that is to be themselves. If you have these relationships in your lives with people who you know, oh, I'm here with you because you're family, I'm here because you're friends, I'm here because we've been dating for a long time, I'm here because this job is a great job, it pays my bills, da 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 da. Are you living your life to the fullest? Because a Scorpio will not concern themselves with playing along with your charades. They will say, no, I'm here for the money, I'm here for the sex, I'm here for the laughing and the drinking and the going out, but don't get it twisted. My deepest self knows I do not belong here, that I deserve more than here. And that's jarring for people who are very happy to say, well, no, I'm not gonna compartmentalize why you're in my life. You're my mom. You're obviously gonna be in my life. Like what? And then you're unhappy in your relationship with her. 11-11. Scorpios don't care. All right, let's get these cards because there's a little bit more energy that wants to come out. I can just feel it. A lot of you are going to be getting new relationships, manifesting new relationships, breaking up with old partners. I'm really feeling that this energy with the Lovers is coming through very strongly. You may really lose your sense of stability, or not your sense of stability, but the illusion of stability. You're gonna lose it. Whatever relationship, especially romantic relationships that make you feel like I've got it all or my life is going in the right direction, that's gonna crumble at your fucking foundations because you deserve better than what you're getting. Scorpio season is going to give the both of you what you fucking deserve. If this person's been giving you half-assed fucking treatment, if they've been lying to you, deceiving you, treating you like shit, not growing for growth or opportunity, then what are they going to get? They're going to get exactly that. They're not going to get the counterpart that's helping them grow. A lot of the time we have this narrative in spirituality, and this is actually opening a fucking door for me. I don't know how it's happening, but I'm just seeing this right now. My third eye is like opening itself, okay? But in spirituality, we talk about karmic, soulmates, and twin flames. That's like the understanding we have of romantic relationships here. And we always talk about how one is the influencer, one is the influence at all times. So when you are doing something and your partner is not going along with you, but you guys are supposed to be together, or there's like this really divine plan or a very deep spiritual connection happening in your relationship with that person, okay? You're more likely, or there's like this understanding that what's going to happen is that you're going to stay for as long as you can until you get moved, and that person's going to have the choice to change and grow, or they're going to get out of your life so you can meet somebody who will. I hate that narrative. I hate it. That just gives me old boomer age fucking relationships. You know, you're seeing a guy, you like him, the guy's seeing you, he likes you, next thing he knows, he sees you at the clubs, he sees you at the ball or whatever the fuck, and you're with somebody else, and you know, or you see them with somebody else, they're with somebody else, and next thing you know, you're bickering, he says he loves you, you say you love him, but if you don't like that, and next thing you know, you're married for 40 years and he's been cheating on you the whole time. Next thing you know, you've got to constantly evolve to be with this person. Next thing you know, you're married, you have kids, you have a house together, but are you happy? No. And you stay because all your assets are bonding to this person. what I'm trying to come through and say is that these relationships that we glamorize, these spiritual relationships that we glamorize, are really just relationships that have existed forever. And they're not spiritual, they're not deep, they're not anything. They're just people coming into our lives that we care about a lot, that care about us a lot. We're very, very similar. We have potential that matches up, and that's it. A relationship should never be about the potential that you bring to the table and the potential somebody else brings to the table. It's what you're willing to bring to the table and what you do bring to the table. So if somebody's not bringing that to your table, it's not about waiting for them to do that. It's about getting the fuck out and finding somebody who will. And we hear a lot about how the masculine part of our collective is not doing the work. They're not evolving. Listen. Men are men, women are women. We are two completely different people. If a man wants to be involved in spirituality and ascend in that direction, that's probably because he has placements, strong Gemini, strong Cancer, strong Scorpio placements that want to know more about the world in which we live. But is that necessary for a man to be a very, very intuitive, good man? No, fuck no. No, fuck no. I asked myself, would I be as deep and spiritual as I am if I'd never gone through my spiritual awakenings, if I had just gone through the natural part of evolving? And I honestly believe I would have been just the fucking same as intuitive. The difference is that I have more empathy, and I can understand through empathy something that I would have just said, you know what, read between the fucking lines. This ain't good for you, bitch. Move on. Okay? I just have empathy. So that's the only thing. And I've been validated in that truth. Yeah, you would have been amazing. It's all you, baby. It's not us. It's all you. But we just needed you to get a little bit more wisdom, and the only way you were going to do that is if you fucking woke up. So these men, they don't need to be doing all of this fucking work. You need to find a man who's going to do the work for your fucking relationship and for your fucking life. And I don't mean to cuss at you guys, but I'm saying, yeah, because the boys that you're putting up with and the girls that are being put up with by these men, they're not trying to do the work. They're not trying to do what you want to do. They have something to offer. That's what they're going to offer. You either accept the offer and you like it, or you accept it, you don't like it, or you don't accept it. And Scorpio season is telling you to stop accepting these offers. Let them die. Let them not be good enough so that the better ones can come into your life. And they will show up way faster if you let go now than if you let go in 10 years' time because you did not want to be single. Okay? Let's see if I can get any other energies before we close this reading off. Scorpio season energies that we can expect to come through. I don't want to reveal too much of what I'm working on for you guys in these videos. We've got the Ace of Wands, and I'm going to get one more card. Oops. I'm actually going to just use the Death card. Let's see what the Death card has to come through and say for us with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, okay. So I'm hearing be prepared for movement. If you are the type of person... No, get the spooky back. Okay. That's gonna have to be spooky enough. If you are the type of person who is very career oriented, I mean like Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, I wasn't picking up a lot of Aries energy, but if you're very, very like, I want to achieve, I want to do really well, I want to give to the world, I want to share what I have to do and be financially like tied to that and receive financial benefits from that, then the Scorpio season is telling me that this change, be fucking ready for it. Be fucking ready for this change that's about to come. I want to preface this and say, okay, maybe this is getting a bit too spooky. Okay, I want to preface this by saying that Mars is going to be going retrograde at the end of this month, but we are not going to be at the end of Scorpio season. So there is going to be a lot of change coming when it comes to your business life. And if you can just stay grounded in what you want to achieve financially for yourself in this existence, then everything will be okay. I'm sensing a lot of chaos. If it's not physical chaos, it's like mental chaos, it's emotional chaos, it's spiritual chaos. It's like, can I not just focus on my job? Can I not just focus on my livelihood? Can I not just focus on my home? And Spirit is saying, keep going through this. The realizations and the experiences that you're having through Scorpio season, especially when Mars goes retrograde, is not going to be something that is supposed to affect your livelihood. That's just, you just have to keep fucking working. Like, that's the life, or like, that's the job you want. You want to produce a lot of content, you got to make a lot of content, okay? You want to, run a business helping people, a small business giving goods, well, you got to make some goods to do that. Not some, you got to make a lot of goods to do that, because when your orders go boom, you want to have product on hand to be able to fulfill those orders in the now, so you can keep that that cash flow coming in. Okay, so your business is not going to be affected. Your business wants you to keep going. If it's not for you, you're going to fall it off. In Scorpio season, you're going to be like, I don't want to do this anymore, fuck this. But if it is for you, you're going to push it to the end of Scorpio season because that's what you want to do. Death energy is saying, don't just do it because you think, well, she did say it'll come to fruition. If you don't want it, it's going to fall off. And it's going to fall off either in your head as a realization or in your body as, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. If you really want it, it's going to be in your head, it's going to be in your body, and you're going to be achieving it, and it's going to come to fruition in due time. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. Like I said, there's going to be some emotional, mental, spiritual upheavals that are coming, especially at the end of the season. So take a lot of time to drink a lot of water, rejuvenate, rest quite a lot. If you can, work out or do home exercises, or at least go for walks every day. If you don't have a very physical job, then please go do that, because everything that you give back to your body to take care of your body and help your body during this season is going to come. Okay, before I start back up, my camera did a thing. I don't know what happened. The video disappeared, cut completely. I was like, not out of storage space, nothing like that. And I was like, well, all right, let me get something to eat because I'm gonna need some rejuvenation, because goddamn, and then after about 10 minutes of eating, I checked my phone because usually when shit like this happens, you've just gotta go check it again in like 10 minutes, right? And lo and behold, this was here. So I'm blessed. But I'm just saying, that energy I was telling you about, mental stress, emotional stress, physical stress, spiritual stress, oh my god, it's real. It's gonna come in. Things are not gonna be going according to plan. Things are gonna be all fucked up and messed up. I'm gonna do a video on Mars retrograde, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I got some cards and we're just gonna finish off the reading. Like I said, let's tune up the spooky, you guys, because that's what we're doing here. It would possibly serve you really well to get some white light candles and to burn them in your space to clear out negativity. Okay, I don't want to get too deep into what's going on in the collective. Well, actually, this is what it is, a collective reading, the Fox. So actually, let's just keep going, because for some reason I'm being called to keep going. Let's just keep going, you guys. Okay, so I picked the Death energy, and then I picked the Sun card as well, and it was in reverse, and I didn't get to show you guys that, so we're gonna talk about that. So as I was saying, yeah, I feel like this energy, this dark energy, this chaos energy is coming definitely because we have relationships in our lives that need to get out of our lives. If you're not in a financial situation to be able to move out safely or securely, then these relationships are not going to explode or implode or cause you to have some form of instability in your life. However, it is important that you're working on gaining stability in whatever area these people fulfill it for you, so that you no longer have to rely on those people. Okay, so just, yeah, the Sun card in reverse with Death energy here and the Ace of Wands is definitely telling me that you're not gonna always feel your best this season. I know Scorpio season is all about being sexy, being spooky, going out there, doing your thing, showing your thing, but if you're not feeling super connected to that part of yourself right now, don't worry. The crystals I mentioned at the start of this video are going to be really, really helpful for you. So don't be shy to spend a little dime on some crystals. I live in Australia. The supplier I like to go to is Sparrow and Fox. So find your retailer wherever you live. There's crystal stores everywhere nowadays, and just make sure you cleanse them, throw some salt on them, put them outside at nighttime under the moon, do your thing, and then bring them in your home, bring them in your space. Make sure that you know that you bought them to keep you spiritually safe. You bought them to help you elevate spiritually this season, and you bought them so that somebody else in your space was rooting for you and not just yourself, because your crystals have energy. They're like, hey, heal, do good, transform. You're doing really amazing, rose quartz. So yeah, get them in your space, baby, because they're gonna definitely help you out. Okay. I was picking up that there's some family energy here, so there's like family changes that are coming on. Scorpio is all about again, transformation. I feel like one area of life that has not transformed for decades has been the family structure, the family dynamic. We've always had unhealthy family dynamics since we've globalized, since we've all kind of come together. There's like these abusive fathers, neglectful fathers. There's brothers that are being taught to be narcissistic and evil. There's women who are taught to compete with other women. There's mothers who have low self-esteem issues and who pass that down generations and generations through neglect and abuse. And this is just normalized. It's like, this is my mom. I can't just like leave her. I can't do these things, blah, blah, blah. So this, change that's coming in is definitely going to ask you to look at your family dynamic and ask yourself if this is what you want in your life long term. And if your immediate answer is no, your intuitive answer is no, then good. You should not want to be around abusers. You should not want to be around people who took 30 fucking years to get their shit together. Like, why did it take you so long to be a decent human being? Oh, because I went through shit. Okay, Google inspirational speeches. Those people went through 10 times the fucking what you went through, and they still managed to bounce back within 15 years. So come on now, you know, it's not enough to just say, well, it was difficult. We all go through trauma. That's a valid statement. We all go through trauma. It's not an excuse for you to be an abuser. It's not an excuse to enable abusers. They went through trauma and they chose to keep traumatizing others. That's what the fuck happened. And they didn't see anything wrong with it. And if they did not seek help because they didn't want to. Because deep down inside, it was easier to be an abuser than it was to be a good person. Why would you want that in your space? You don't. So ask yourself them questions, my love. Ask yourself them questions, because yeah, some people need to get out of your life, and you first need to give yourself permission to give them the boot when it's time to give them the boot. Okay. We have the Emperor in reverse here. I'm picking up masculine energy, wounded masculine energy, okay? Scorpio is a feminine energy when Scorpios are being targeted. And, you know, we know why we're being targeted, or we know that it's just bullying or aggression. When it keeps going, we're going to revert back into our Scorpion stage. And that's when, you know, the jabs are coming out. So just try to make sure that, like I said at the end of the cut where it cut, that you're drinking water, that you're resting, that you're exercising. That strength that you're giving yourself, that energy that you're putting back into yourself, is going to help you out when these toxic masculines, or any toxic masculine situation, your job, your male friends, partners, family members, your career decisions, when those start to try to rock your boat and tell you that you're not good enough, or these things are not going to go for you, or things are not going to happen, or yada yada XYZ. Okay, so yeah, feed into yourself. If you give back to yourself, you will give back out to yourself, because if you don't give to yourself and then you're running on empty, what can you give to yourself? You're going to start looking for substances. You're going to start looking for sex. You're going to start looking for things to fulfill you, because you can't fulfill yourself. So start taking care of yourself now, so that when it's time, when the going gets rough, you can say, no, but I've been sleeping. I've been resting. I can actually use that strength now that I feel inside of me to keep going. Okay? Because if things are not hard at the beginning, you need to stock up for winter. Because when winter is there and the food is scarce, you're going to be like, well, I did get chunky. I am well rested. I am well fed. I am very hydrated. I've been exercising, so I've got good, you know, energy flow. Soul food, whole foods, okay? Veggies, basic meals, you guys. You don't have to fill your plate with all of these additives and cheese and shit, okay? Cut back on the processed food. Scorpio season is all about what you give to yourself. If you are listening to your body, you're listening to your mind, you're listening to your spirit, and saying, you know, information, and you're going, no, it's too much to handle. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to change. What you're giving to yourself is a life of difficulty, a life of chaos, a life of no control, because you don't want to take control of your life where you need to take control of it. So eating really good food is another really good way for you to take back control of your life and your body. When we like food, it's because we have synapses in our brain that say, this is really good. And that's where the dopamine rushes come in, okay? That's where the oxytocin comes in, okay? These are just chemical reactions in our brain. And if we can train our brain to enjoy food without getting so high and stimulated over food, we can, number one, get stimulated a lot easier for other things in our life that deserve our stimulation. You know what I mean? Okay. But number two, we're not going to be obsessively gravitating towards things that in seasons are helpful, but in years long, decade long, you know, scuffing is very, very, very unhealthy. Okay. So, you know, if you're a cheese lover, baby, I'm a cheese lover. I'm gonna eat my fucking cheese. Okay. just be careful. I like cheese. I like Baby Bell string cheese, you guys. Vintage cheese, okay. Blue cheese. They say I'm addicted to blue cheese because I am. Blue cheese sauce with wings. Woo! Yeah, but this season I know what to do, and I'm eating soul food. That's my dinner today, soul food, because I need to give back to my body, okay? Two of Swords in reverse here is coming. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Whoa, 2. Maybe a significant number for you. Yeah, maybe a significant number for you. Somebody on TikTok is releasing a song, or released a song called 222, and I don't know why, but maybe you want to go Google that or bust a move to that, because yeah, get it going, get popping, okay? 222. But the number 222 may be significant to you this season. So if you are interested in sign synchronicities, what their meanings are, yada yada, I'm going to be doing a video for you guys on that. It is going to be a pre-planned video, which means I'm going to be picking all the cards, reading off camera, then coming on camera and explaining to you guys what I found. Not a lot of people like those kinds of videos, but I find for stuff like spiritual meanings and stuff like that, I can't just sit there and pull everything out of my head. I want you guys to get as much information from the internet as you can, and I will be damned if I'm pausing to look up information. I might even make that video a live video so that you guys can see me doing all this on camera, and I'll just have my laptop here. But I've got a MacBook, and if you got a MacBook, you know that a MacBook ain't gonna last long if it ain't on charge. And in my desk, I've got no charge area. So sign synchronicities, all that stuff. I'm going to be filming a video for Scorpio season because that is some Scorpio intuition, psychic vibes behind the veil energy. So yeah, don't worry about that. But I'm pretty sure 222 is all about renewal, doing what you've been doing and knowing that good things are coming to you because you're protected and deserve what it is that you're going after. So that's the vibe. So 22 may be a significant number for you, or yeah. And the Lovers, what do we have in the Lovers? We have two people here. 222, significant. 444, also significant, which is all about movement, change, new directions. You're protected in that energy too. Trusting that you're going about the right path, or that you are going about the right path. We also have the Three of Swords that came out in the upright. So yeah, Scorpio season is basically, this is me ending the reading now, you guys. Scorpio season is basically going to be harsh. It always is. I mean, fuck, it's not Scorpio season if you're not crying, if you're not shitting on yourself, if you're not vomiting everywhere, and you're not realizing I need to do better, or better needs to be done, or new needs to come in, or I need to start manifesting a new life. It's not Scorpio season unless you have one of those at least once a week, and this is the energy that's going to be coming to us. But like I said, don't be scared of Scorpios. Don't be scared of Scorpions. They're just here to teach you so that you can be like, oh shit, well, actually, I do that unhealthy thing, or I do that negative thing, or I do that low vibrational thing that makes me feel like I don't deserve love, or that makes me know that I'm not working in my best interest, or that lets me know that people are allowed to keep treating me like shit. I need to stop doing that. Thanks, Scorpio. You know, so that's what the Scorpio energy is going to be, basically. Good luck. I just want to let you guys know that you're loved, you're protected, okay? You move as fast as you are willing to move. Yes, the tide at times will intervene because sometimes you need to know more than what is being shown to you. And when you're not listening, it's like, all right, move. And you move. Your consciousness is desiring change. Your body is going to start developing ailments, sores, all these things. Before you meet people you're supposed to divinely meet, and you have those experiences that you're supposed to divinely have. So the universe moves you because things are supposed to be happening. And if you're not moving, I'ma fucking move you. But yeah, you move about as quickly as you want to move. So through the changes that are not at your lack of control, that are not through your lack of control, okay? Those are the changes that you have power over, that you can do something about. And if you are not wanting to move or to do anything about those changes, please expect that this season be a lot harder, and that coming out of this season in Sagittarius season, which is the first card we started off with, Temperance here, and this is all about the journey, the experience, fun, flavor, life, feeling it in a really nice vibrations. You're gonna have a really hard time doing that because the energies that are gonna be around you are those energies that should have booted out in Scorpio season. It's all about cycles, baby. And this cycle is about closing out the people who need to get closed out. So just know that no matter what happens, so long as you're looking out for number one first, that you are not giving into your temptation second, then that third, you have a plan for yourself that does not involve other people, you are going to be a-okay. You're going to be okay. Last message is I'm picking up strong finance vibes, you guys. So please, if you live in a house with people who you don't want to live with, if you are at a deadbeat job that you don't want to have, but you have bills to pay, if you are having a baby or there's a baby already here, things like that, please make sure you're getting your financial situation in order. Look so that you can move out, okay? Look so that you can save money. Look so that you can, stop having the roommates that you have as roommates, okay? Like, find a way out of your circumstance. Make a plan for yourself. Stick to that plan and give it the love, the energy, and the attention through physical means like money, or just mental needs like reminding yourself that this is happening so that this thing can come to fruition, okay? You move as quickly as you want to move. So if you want to move fast this Scorpio season, again, Moldavite energy, all about movement, Amber energy, all about healing, then yeah, you get to stepping. You get to stepping and you get to fucking listening. And I will see you guys in another video. Like I said, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys a lot. Take care of yourself in Scorpio season. And I'm going to see you guys in some nice, fun, spooky, and otherwise just really normal, basic, very magic mage videos for the next 4 weeks. Bye.